If you want stuff, then go to RightStufAnime.com. Come on now, you know I had to make that pun. What is up, guys? This is your boy Vengefulwilberg here, bringing you yet another unboxing video. But before I begin, I would like to give a huge shout out to RightStuf Anime for bringing this incredible gem over. And I have to say, I have never heard of this series known as Martian Successor Nadesico before in my life. Never heard of it. I heard about it from a very good friend, and so I decided to give the series a try. And one thing that I will point out is that if you love mobile suits, if you love Gundam and comedy, then you will feel right at home with this anime series. And the pricing for this set is a real steal, guys. I mean, you get the entire series for $48.74, and not only that, but you get more than just that, and I'll talk more about that in the review portion of this video. Now, as you're watching this video and you develop an interest in giving this series a try, then there will be a link that will direct you where you need to go to get the right stuff for the right for the right price in the description section. So make sure to check that out at your leisure. So why don't we go ahead and start by talking about the front cover here. And I really love the art design of the front cover. I like how Akito and Ruri are placed inside the logo of the Nadesico. And then you have Eureka in the forefront, in between the two characters, and I really love the clean positioning. It really brings out the clarity and the beauty of this box art. And another thing that I would like to point out is the background design, and I really like it because it looks like a radar grid of an actual spaceship. Now, the thing to keep in mind is it's probably going to be kind of difficult to see the grid design due to the glare of the casing here, but when you get your hands on it and you take a good look at it, I mean, it's definitely going to pop and you're going to appreciate it, and I really did love it. So if we go down from the logo to the bottom, you get the title in clear, clean print. I love the font as well, very clean. So the title here is Martian Successor Nadesico, the complete collection. And when they say complete, they mean complete. I just have to say it that way, complete. So why don't we go ahead and look at the spinal portion of the case here. And boy, oh boy, I was a little surprised when I looked at the spinal portion, because what I was expecting to see is Akito, and I was expecting to see just Akito's mobile suit. Let me try to get a nice clear view of it. It's kind of hard to get a nice clear view here. There we go, we got it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the name of his mobile suit is Estevalis, that's the name of his mobile suit. But here's what's surprising. Instead of them just giving us the mobile suit, they not only gave us the mobile suit, but the actual pilot, which is Akito as well. So I thought that was a nice, unique touch. Then we move on down, and we get a nice clean print of the title, Martian Successor Nadesico. And then we scroll down and we have a nice clean print of Nazumi. Oh man, very nice and clean. It's just very clean and clear. So why don't we go ahead and look at the back and the box art here. Very beautiful. I really like the clarity here. Then you got some nice thumbnails of the series towards the bottom. And so I'm going to go ahead and start by reading this here. Let me adjust my mic because it's probably harder to hear me right now. So it says, the Earth, its moon, and its Martian colonies are under alien attack, but the war against the Jovian lizards has so far been nothing short of a series of disasters. Disgusted by the incompetence of Earth's military, the independent arms manufacturer Nergal, I think it's like Nergal, builds its own space battleship and plans to launch a desperate offensive to save humanity. But due to a shortage of trained soldiers, they've assembled the most unorthodox crew to ever launch into orbit, with a pacifist cook turned unwilling mecha pilot and a ditzy admiral's daughter in command. And this unprecedented gathering of geeks, misfits, and anime fans prevail against the Jovian menace. Now, you could already tell straight off the bat that it's going to be full of comedy due to the kind of cast of characters that were assembled together. And let's read what they have at the bottom. It says, contains all 26 episodes of the TV series The Prince of Darkness movie and the Geki Gengar, yeah, that's right, Geki Gengar 3 OVA. Clean opening, clean ending, TV spots, trailers, interviews with actors and staff, known as Welcome to Belly Equip, Featurette, Nadesico, Sarikara special, and even a music video. So you get a lot of stuff. They give you more than just the series itself, so I really do appreciate this very much. Okay, let's go ahead and open this bad boy and see what we got. Show you what's inside. So here we are. First things first is the survey here. Just give RightStuf Anime a chance to get to know you better, and I highly advise that you do this, because just by filling this out and sending it back to them, you'll be entered into a $25 gift card certificate giveaway. So it'd be a nice little contest, because who knows, you never know, you just might win. And boy, look at that right there. Soon as you move that survey, holy moly, look at that clean art right there. I really love that. That looks so clean. I didn't even notice that when I first looked in here. So I'll pull this bad boy out once I'm done showing off what we have inside. So of course we have disc 1. Very clean art, by the way. Just look how clean this is. Now keep in mind, this series is pretty old, but to get such beautiful artistry, and you look at the clarity of these discs, I mean, this series can still hold its own today, especially if you've never seen it. I watched it. I enjoyed the clarity that you get with this. It's just magnificent. And then we have, you not only get the entire television series, which is discs 1 through 3, but you also get the OVA, the actual Nadesico movie. I had to correct myself for that. The Prince of Darkness. Now, do not watch this movie. I was already warned by my friend here, that this movie is actually the movie that ends the series, so you definitely don't want to watch this. You want to save this for last. I would recommend watching the television series in its entirety first before you take a look at this one. And then last but not least, you have the bonus disc here. And the bonus disc is where you would go to get the interviews, the trailers, the music video, and an additional OVA. And this is really awesome because the OVA is about the Geki Gengar series that you see throughout the anime series, and it's really cool that they actually provided the entire OVA, because it was interesting and it was even funny because of the placement of those scenes from this movie. Now the Geki Gengar movie is kind of like this famous anime series that the characters just love to watch, and so I thought it was really cool for them to add that big reference in there and give you an opportunity to actually sit there and enjoy the Geki Gengar series yourselves. I thought that was a pretty nice touch. I didn't look at much of it because I didn't want to spoil myself of anything, but I did take a quick peek just to see what it was all about, and I thought it was really cool and very enjoyable. And so you just get a whole lot more, you know what I mean? I really appreciate that about this set. It's really worth the money. This is an absolute steal. Guys, I almost forgot, man. I got you. I was so excited to do this unboxing video because of the simple fact that this is a series that I've never seen before in my life. So the excitement was too real, and I finished everything and forgot to show you guys what's inside. Like, show you guys the inside of the cover, you know, the inside of the cover, you know, like in here. And I'm gonna show you guys this now, guys. Look at how clean this is, dudes. Oh my god, that is so clean. That is the right stuff. Look at that art, dude. Look at that. Isn't that great? That is so freaking clean. You would look at this and you're like, yo, this anime still lives. It's still powerful. Even though it's old, it still has that clean look to it, man. This is just phenomenal art, man. And I had to show you guys this before we get into the review. So onward to the review. Now let's get into the review portion now. I must say, I know nothing of this series. I am new to all of this, but after the first episode, I already fell in love with the series. To sum it all up, Akito was traumatized by a Jovian attack on Mars, which led to him going from a seemingly brave and outspoken individual to a pacifist that breaks down every time the Jovian race is mentioned. Now, the Jovians easily overwhelmed the Earth's forces, which led to the creation of a battleship known as the Nadesico. And due to the shortage of military staff, random people were chosen to become the crew of the Nadesico. Now, the crew is made up of the daughter of a rather strange admiral, and her name is Eureka, and the pacifist cook Akito, which I previously mentioned before, a fanboy, anime fanboy, I must add, who goes by the name of Guy. He's like your Geki Gengar fanboy, if that makes sense. And you'll learn more about that as you watch the series. And then you have another group of geeks and misfits. Now, this mix of characters leads to many comedic moments throughout the series, and I found that very enjoyable. I mean, every time I watched an episode, I was definitely guaranteed to laugh at what is happening, and it happened every single time. I mean, there are some serious moments in the series as well, but the good thing here is this mix of comedy and more serious scenes. Those things did not clash. They did not conflict with one another at all due to the reasonable timing. And that's pretty much my opinion on that. The timing was well done. It, you know, transitioned perfectly for me, and I enjoyed the mix. Now, the story here is very simplistic. I mean, there's no serious politics. If you was to compare the series, the Gundam, you know, which will make Nadesico like much easier to follow, and I highly recommend this series. Now, in terms of the art style is more of a 90s art style. However, due to the amazing high quality of Blu-ray, it holds up really well. Not only that, but the animation of the series is really good too, and the sound is well balanced, and the English voice acting was very enjoyable. I felt like the voices of the characters were really fun to listen to, and the characters are quite relatable in terms of social interaction and personal feelings. This set definitely lives up to the name Complete Edition, because this set is a steal. I mean, $48.78 for all of this stuff. I mean, this is one major reason why I love RightStuf. I mean, there are many instances when they ensure to give you everything you need to enjoy the series to its fullest. And with the Martian Successor Nadesico Complete Edition, you get not only the entire television series, which I mentioned time and time again, but you also get the Nadesico movie as well as the Geki Gengar 3 OVA. And like I said previously, the Geki Gengar 3 OVA is just a nice addition, since you will see random clips throughout the actual television series, and it kind of reaches your curiosity and how Geki Gengar 3 is such a big fan favorite when it comes to the anime characters, Akito, Guy, and the rest of the gang. I mean, you learn a lot about this from Guy early on as well, because like I said, Guy is a fanboy of that series, so it's really cool to see that they have an OVA dedicated to that. And not only that, there's also interviews with the cast. I mean, I'm literally dropping current anime just so that I can binge this great series. I mean, RightStuf put together such a great set for Nadesico, and oh my gosh. I mean, I just gotta give the Martian Successor Nadesico Complete Edition 10 Eurekas out of 10. I mean, come on, man, come on. The girl is bae, okay? The girl is bae. There are other baes too, but she bae. There's a lot of baes in this series. Did I mention that there were a lot of baes in this series? I mean, come on. Alright, let me chill. So if you developed an interest in this series, remember to use the link in the description section below to get Nadesico for the right price at RightStufAnime.com. So remember, if you want the right stuff, then go to RightStufAnime.com. Thank you for watching, guys, and you have a blessed day. Peace.